pit stop. It's a pit stop. Pit stop. It's a pit stop. Pit stop. It's a pit stop. And keeping our Purple Pants podcast coverage of Amazing Race season 37, Brooke and I have the honor, the privilege, and the pleasure, sadly, to meet with our favorite team this season thus far. But let's welcome.
Who isn't your favorite team, actually?
Well,
let's start there.
I'll tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me.
Bernie and Kerrigan are our favorite teams. How are you amazing ladies doing?
We're great. I'm saving bittersweet to be with you, but excited.
Excited, blessed. You know, there's always light in shit, so it's good. Life is good.
I love you too. I'm sorry. It's true. Like, you guys were so real and so raw and just so like, there's no bullshit. Like, it was just,
there's no filter. We are who we are.
Honestly, I relate to that. Like, you could see the high highs, you could see the low lows. There was no, I think you both forgot you were on camera in 5 minutes, which is what happened to me. And I think those are the best teams, the ones where you just like, this is how it is. This is what happened. And this is our most real, raw reactions to what's going on around us. So I had the best time watching you two.
Look, we love the show. And what I love is like, this is exactly what the viewership wants. And there's nothing that I would want more than to make the fans happy. If people are watching the show and they're happy, you're like, this is what I want to see. I want to see these girls fighting at the airport. I want to see them dancing to the drums. I want to see them, fighting in the streets of Bali. Like, we love this show. I'm happy. Yeah. I'm happy.
I love the show.
I love that. Me and my best friend, we literally fight like you two, where it's like, we are like, what are you doing? Get out of my face. And then it's like the next morning, I'm like, I love you, right? I'm sorry, I was so wrong. And so I connected to that so much. But listen, Bernie, since I got you, okay? Because I had to write a Bernie quote on my work computer, and that says, I can do anything and I am the best.
Thank you. Yes, channel that energy. Everyone has that energy. Yes.
But listen, let's clear up some things, because you can't possibly be the best at everything. So I have a rapid fire 4 questions for you. Is it Bernie or Kerrigan?
Oh, God.
Who could cook better?
Bernie.
Okay. Who has... that threw me for a loop. Who can dance better?
Kerrigan.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to choose everything that Kerrigan can do, aren't you? That's what? I want the list.
Who can put on their mascara the fastest?
I don't even wear makeup. Your girl over here.
But look, I got these lashes though. But yes, anyway.
I don't even know how to put on makeup on.
Who is better at putting a nose ring on?
I have nose rings too, though. But she puts them on for me.
Okay. Who is better at arm wrestling?
Me. Oh, we're about to do it right now.
Yeah, she almost elbowed me too.
Yeah, right.
It's me. Don't you say it's you. It's me. Okay, so I am curious. Did you guys go in the race knowing like who was going to do what and I'm going to do this and everything sort of went out the window as you got there, or was...
Well, I think it's hard sometimes to trust your intuition, and I feel like we focus too much on... There was moments where we would make a decision and then we're like, are we making the right decision? I don't know. Is it the right decision? What if it's the wrong decision? It's an amazing race. How do we know if it's going to be right? I don't know. Let's just freaking do it.
I feel like I have that PTSD. Like, I get exactly what you're saying. Did you, how did you, get to be on the race? Was one of you like an Amazing Race fan? Were you, Bernie?
Yes, I'm just a fan of competing. I love to compete.
Really?
I don't get that from you.
Really?
I mean, I do it every day. Every weekend, I literally have a competition. So it's like literally what I do. It's what makes me happy.
Like if we're at the store, she's like, "I'll beat you to the car, bro."
You are me. You are me.
I'm literally competing with my brothers on who's gonna have the first boy.
And she's she's single.
And I'm single. I don't even have a prospect. They're married and they actually have.
They already have kids.
They have a baby in the belly. We're just waiting to see if it's gonna be a boy or girl. I'm like, I'm gonna have the first boy, even though I'm not pregnant. But you all better not have the first boy.
Supermarket and be like, "Kid, you're mine." She's saying,
literally, like, this is my kid.
Girl, my brother and I, this is like a 10-second. We were so competitive that like we would drive to our grandparents' house in New Jersey, and he doesn't even know that we're competing. And I'd be with my husband, like, we need to get there first. Like our GPS says we're gonna get there 1 minute faster. We have to do it. And he's like, "You're gonna get us killed." And I was like, "No, I'm safe. but fast. And he's like, Jeff, my brother, doesn't even know you're in this competition. I was like, oh no, he knows.
That's me.
Oh, but he does. Oh, but they know we competing right now. We're going to get there first.
I feel your energy so deeply. Okay, so how did it feel when you got to the roadblock and you saw that you had to do 25 pounds, which I thought was total garbage? And have you spoken to Jonathan and Anna about why they made this decision? Okay, you guys talk about it.
I don't want to speak to them until I see them in person because I need to see body language. I need to see their eyes. I want to see.
You've not discussed this?
No.
Well,
not me.
No, not really. Not really.
Okay.
Again, I'm not going to do it.
Through the grapevine that it was an accident, but there was never any in person or like, hey, I'm so sorry. Hey, there was no. How do you?
They haven't even reached out to say
initiative.
Nothing. Okay. So my thoughts on it is they're too smart for it to be an accident. We had time to think about what would we do if we were in this position? Who's our target? Who will we target? X, Y, and Z. So in my opinion, either you're lying and I don't respect that. I'm competitive. I'm cutthroat. If you're going to give us 25 because we're already at the bottom and you don't want another enemy and let's just kick at the bottom, keep them at the bottom, I get it. If you think we're a threat and it's like, ooh, they're there, let's get rid of them because they might come back. Let's just get good. I love that. But don't say it's an accident when then at that point I feel like you're insulting my intelligence because I'm not dumb. It's not an accident. Or I'm giving them too much credit. They're not that smart. They didn't think anything through and they just made all the wrong decisions for their game. And then that's fine too. Maybe they just, fine.
Okay. Well, we back to our rapid fire question, Bernie. Who got that 25 pounds of rice though?
She nailed Kerrigan.
She did it. I mean, I was like, come on, please hurry up. But she did it.
She killed it. Well, clearly, we see the close bonds of you two. Is there anything that during this race brought you together or something that you learned about each other from spending so much time together?
I learned to have more empathy. I know she knows that I trust her and that I love her and I support her, but that doesn't always come out. And sometimes my competitiveness can take over and I need to remember that she's my partner and she needs to be good or we can't move forward if she's not good.
And like, not in a bad sense, but sometimes I'm just like not a fighter. It's like, bro, I told you 3 or 4 times and like, I'm done now. Like, I'm just going to let you do you. I know that people are going to probably like roast me for that for days being like, that's not the best game strategy or like, I would have never. And I don't
feel
care.
you.
You know what I mean?
Like, you don't know what you're going to do until you're there. You could very easily sit on your couch and say, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, whatever.
Look, I'm hot. I'm tired. We're mad at each other. And I was just like, you know what? If you want to run in a circle, we're just going to run in a circle because I'm done fighting you about running in a circle. And if this is what you're choosing, this is what you're choosing. And like, I think it was really hard because I really, I didn't think, so with the driver's seat, like she said, we learned, right? Phil tells us there's going to be a driver's seat. We're going to determine the amount of work. You can't tell me that not every other team was like us. We were literally thinking, okay, if I had the driver's seat, what teams are my threats? What are the top 3 that I would give the most work? What are we didn't know what number it was going to be or how it was going to play out, but we knew okay, there has to be some strategy if we're able to get to the driver's seat. What would our strategy be? So I feel like there was time to think about it. And in our eyes, we're already really, really behind and we really haven't yet rubbed anybody else the wrong way. Like we might be bickering, but we hadn't really had any strong conflict with another team. So I didn't think that we would be getting the most amount of work, right?
Which is also why this was, I kicked myself in the butt.
The show did make it look like an oversight, but who knows what actually,
but wait, Brooke,
whatever.
They said they talked about it.
She was holding on to those things for a minute. It can't just be like,
you're right.
She knew what she had in her hands.
Hold on.
So y'all talked about it. So no, I love it, Bernie. Keep going. No, but so y'all talked about it. So what order or how would you seeing the roadblock? How would you have divvied it up if y'all got in the driver's seat?
To be honest, I know that it's a game but I would like to play a little bit fair. I would have went with people who I feel like are naturally strong and I know
Jonathan and Anna are getting 25.
No, you finish your thought because we're not going to have the same thought.
Jack and Carson, I love you, but you're getting 25.
But only because they were coming second and third.
They're just I didn't see you Nars being good.
And look, let's be real. If it's down to me and Jeff, I love Jeff. I love Pops. Love with all the love in my heart. But bro, your arms are crushing my arms any day. So look, you could get 25. You could get 25. You know what I mean? But I think I would have just went down the ladder, like where I felt that it was even if it wasn't the best strategy. Like someone like Brett and Mark, who are incredibly talented, could crush anything in 5 seconds. 20 pounds. Josiah and Alyssa, 20 pounds. They're both very strong warriors.
Brett and Mark, 20 pounds.
That's what I said.
Oh, I think that Mike and Nick.
I didn't say that.
But them two, 20.
Okay.
See how my game plan is now Bernie's game plan?
It's our game plan.
So you have to make her think it's her
You know what?
idea.
You know what, Brice and Bernie, you're actually very similar because Brice kept calling Scott Mark, and then you never get anybody's name right.
Bernie, I'm the worst with people's names. Like, I'd be like,
And I'm like, Scott.
That's me. Yeah.
I'm like, good thing editing is great because every time I was like, what's the name? Brett, I was like, what's the name?
I have one other question. Two things. One, Bernie, are you a personal trainer in life? That's like what you do.
Yes.
So where is that are you in Colorado?
Dallas.
So the people in Dallas, go see Bernie. She will get you in shape.
Literally, it'll be boot camp. I'm a little insulted, all right? Everybody keeps saying, oh, we didn't know all these strong people at the Amazing Race, and then they show Jeff and Pops, and then show Mike and Nick, and then Brett and Mark.
Let them underestimate you, girl.
And that's the thing is, I do feel like we were strong. So if they gave us the 25 pounds
strong.
because we were already at the back and we were strong, that one I could sit with. That one I could take with me. Fine, you see me as a threat, I'm cool with that, right? Or I'm in the back of the pack, so you're just going to take me out. But I feel like if somebody's that far back, I'd probably give 25 to like the second to last person, right? And really just
give them a chance.
People.
Yeah, I get
yeah,
that.
you know?
It's just unfortunate also because we had already planned I was going to do the rice. Like we talked about it and I was going to do the rice. But in my head, I was like, there's no way they're going to give us the most work. We're here at the end. Let me empower my best friend that she's strong. She can do it. You do it, Kerrigan. And then this would also even us out. We'll be 2 and 2. This is, you do it, Kerrigan. I don't know why I kicked myself in the butt.
You did, Kerrigan, you did a great job. Bernie, you were an amazing cheerleader because there is I've seen some people on the show where it's like, oh, I should have done this. I should have done this. I never showed you doing that. They showed you always being supportive. Kerrigan, can you please tell the world what a spa educator is? Yeah. And also, I just quick shout out because I use some of your products and I am 74 years old and don't look a day.
74, yeah, you don't say, oh, damn, girl.
I am 44 years old and I don't think I think they do wonders for the skin. So please tell the world about your company.
Yes, thank you so much. People have so many questions about a spa educator, but I teach any kind of spa classes to either licensed professionals, so like advanced certifications like chemical peels, microdermabrasion, all that stuff, to like licensed professionals. But also for like general public, I teach like gua sha classes, self-massage classes. So if somebody's like, hey, I have a gua sha, I have a jade roller, like please show me how to use it or create like a custom routine for me. I do that with them as well. So they can come in and like do it with me at the spa, or sometimes I do it virtual and help people with their skincare.
And the name of the company for anybody who wants to look significantly younger than they
and the social media name as well.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so you can find my social media at Healing Glow Spa, and then Sacred Ace is the skincare company. These are our personal ones.
Oh, I said, oh, just kidding, wrong name.
Before we go, I have a quick question. When you guys were at that travel agent in Bali and they said this was the last flight, did y'all push back a little bit, or was that we saw all that it was? Were y'all like, is there anything else we could do, or that was it?
You can't make this flight. Were you like, okay, or?
No, we kept looking and we were trying to do the time, like, okay, if it's 40 minutes to the airport and like, let's say it takes us this much time, but I think we would have gotten to the airport right when it was taking off. Like if there was no traffic, and we looked at the Google Maps of traffic. We also tried, what I had asked was their flight had a layover. So I asked where the layover was because I figured, okay, if we could catch a flight to their layover, we could hop onto the same flight that they were on. Like, how can we do that? Because it was so early enough. And let me tell you, this is also why I love your podcast, because there was another podcast saying that, like, we didn't do a lot of stuff like that. And we were getting roasted, like, oh, you guys are chilling at the airport. You're wasting so much time just sitting there. And I was like, okay, it just wasn't shown. Right. But there was a lot of times
we didn't argue, but we also, got our shit together and found a phone and figured out, okay, what do we need to do on this?
So I would map everything the traffic conditions, right? Like, okay, if these teams land at this time, if they're leaving the airport from 7 to 8 to get to the drums, but we're leaving the airport from 8 to 9, it's going to take an hour and a half for them in a taxi to get there versus only going to take us half an hour. That stuff, I was like, look, I'm playing chess and y'all playing checkers. Okay, so don't come for me because you're not seeing the game.
I love
Listen,
you too.
Bernie and Kerrigan.
Let me just do one thing and then we can go. I swear to God, because I've been asking all of the teams, we're calling it the Purple Pants +1. Is there anything that you wish they had shown that you want the world to know that you didn't get out there because you're being asked a million questions? So floor is yours, ball's in your court. Is there anything that you want the viewing public to know that the Amazing Race didn't show of you?
Our story of representation, of being Latinas, Latinx, about being mixed individuals, and like also like we're besties that are like dragon boat queens. We're paddling assassins. I mean, we have so many medals from being on the water, from being in boats, and you know, we're really fierce competition, and we do a sport that's not general and that we would love to just like shed more light on.
Love it.
Love. Well, listen, Bernie and Kerrigan, real recognizes real, and the Purple Pants Podcast sees you. We look forward to seeing you in the future. I know this will not be the last time that we see you because we best friends now. Y'all locked in. We're locked in so
and
much.
I kind of want to be on the outskirts when you see Jonathan and Anna in person. I'm just gonna be like, well, how's that conversation go? I want to.
Somebody better have some cameras out because
Let me tell you something. It's not a conversation. Let me tell you, it's not a conversation.
No, I'm gonna be calm. I'm gonna be an adult. I just better hear honesty. And if I don't know what my response. Maybe I need to meditate. So
I'm not responding.
Okay.
Well, we love you and we are very proud. You killed it and we will see you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the Purple Pants Podcast. You better listen in public, might make your stomach hurt. Ooh. It's the Purple Pants Podcast. You're trying to unwind, you better get that box wine. It's the Purple Pants Podcast. You're trying to get your snack, you better hurry right back though. It's the Purple Pants. It's the Purple Pants.